my words to catch like I'm trying to strike a match that's soaking wet. Stare down my nose, watching the color drain from my eyes. Cold cereal and TV before I go to sleep. Breathing out, hoping to breathe in. I know nothing's wrong, but I'm not convinced.
Hey Mustangs, and welcome to this third episode of Mustang Update. I'm Derren Taylor.
And I'm your co-host, Fong Kuo.
We hope you enjoyed that intro by Fong here. It took him 2 months to make it.
2 months, that's 60 days.
Anyway, we have a lot to cover this episode, so let's get right to it.
First of all, we have to address, as you all know, last Friday, the 13th, Paris was attacked on 7 different locations by the extremist group called ISIS. We hope that countries will come together and find a solution to this terrible problem called terrorism, and that a resolution will come fast. And from Paris back to Walnut High School, we have
The news cruise.
News Cruise.
The news cruise.
Ollie's was better, huh?
I hope y'all are ready for some new information to come sailing your way, because we're bringing you the latest from the halls of Walnut High. All aboard the news cruise!
November 25th, 26th, and 27th, there's no school because of Thanksgiving.
Thursday, December 3rd, there is an orchestra concert at 7 p.m.
December 10th, December 11th, choir winter concert at 7 p.m.
On Thursday, November 19th, and Friday, November 20th, there will be a Winter Wishes dance production.
Another exciting coverage of news.
Indeed it was. Speaking of school events, just recently we hosted a staff basketball game against that of Nogales High School. Let's check it out.
Basketball. Woo! But we lost though. Wait, we lost? Why are we even covering the basketball for the You know, Darren, looking at this segment lineup, we really carry this episode, don't we?
Yeah, you know, you're right, man. It's not like anybody else in this class showed any initiative or creativity this episode. I mean, nobody was shooting anything or editing, not coming up with their own segments. I mean, you know, they had to be assigned things. I mean,
yeah, we did everything ourselves in this episode.
It's not like, you know, it's not like they even did anything whatsoever. I mean, they just sat around and ate popcorn all day.
Speaking of which, Gabriel, our laziest member of the team, has actually shot and voiced a segment about the IB program.
Okay. Yeah?
Alright, question 1. Describe the IB program in 3 separate words.
Well, it's really rigorous, fulfilling,
Interesting.
Enlightening.
Satisfying. Tiring.
Located in the eastern Los Angeles County, the suburban city of Walnut is home to the Walnut Valley Unified School District, which has been ranked as one of the top public school districts in all of Southern California and the nation. One school in particular, Walnut High School, offers well-developed programs that contributes to the success of the district that makes Walnut a desired community to live in and draws many students from outside district boundaries. 2 programs in particular offered to Walnut students are Walnut High's full International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, or the IBDP, and the International Baccalaureate Career-Related Program, also known as IBCP.
I joined IB because I really like challenge and I do love learning.
I joined IB because I heard it was the most challenging academic pathway at Walnut High School, and I chose it for the challenge.
IB is a rigorous, academically challenging 2-year program that is designed to prepare students for success at the university level and life beyond. The IBDP includes a defined curriculum with final examinations and a core requirement that leads to the awarding of an IB diploma. The IB diploma is recognized and welcomed by leading universities around the world. The IBCP leads to the awarding of an IB certificate that indicates the student has completed an IB program with an emphasis on the biomedical career curriculum. IB teachers are first required to attend training provided by the IB to become an IB teacher, and then attend ongoing training to ensure they are up to date on the most current IB curriculum.
Who would you recommend IB for?
Who would I? Not everyone. That's for sure. I think a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that, oh, I should do IB based on how this will help my college chances or how this will look on my resume, and that's totally the wrong reason to do IB.
I would recommend IB to the kids who want a challenge and they do, like I said earlier, they want to expand.
I would recommend IB for anyone that really loves learning and actually wants to have a deeper education and wants to know like more about what they're learning, why they're learning what they're learning.
Since being authorized, over 700 Walnut High students have graduated with their IB diploma and have gone on to attend many of the top universities worldwide. Some of these universities include Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Cornell, Stanford, Boston College, Columbia, Amherst, Dartmouth, Notre Dame, Johns Hopkins, NYU, Caltech, MIT, Northwestern, University of Southern California, UCLA, UC Berkeley, as well as many of the other UC schools.
I plan on pursuing biomedical engineering when I go to college.
I'm planning on majoring in math with a minor in bio, and I hope to get into like the really, I guess UC Berkeley is one of my top schools that I'm aiming for.
Walnut High School is proud to offer the full IB Diploma program, the IBDP, and the IB Career-Related program, the IBCP, to our students.
That was great. We should get paid for making all these advertisements for different clubs.
Speaking of which, we have an ad for our brand new YouTube channel right now.
So we do have a new YouTube channel on Mustang Update called Mustang Update.
That's right, Fong. Now you can watch all of our previous episodes from this year, posted in their full form or in playlist of segments. Whatever YouTube copyright holders decide. At the moment, the channel is pretty obscure, so we'd appreciate it if you liked our videos and subscribed. We found the easiest way to find our channel is to search using our name, Walnut High School's Mustang Update, and for our You Can't Take It With You ad that we've made.
We covered the Veterans Day thing at the NPR, where students got to meet some veterans And also, we have another interview of one of our new teachers on campus, Mrs. Pearsons. Check it out.
On Friday, November 6, 2015, Walnut High School students met and listened to U.S. military veterans from World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, and the most recent conflicts occurring in the Middle East. Social studies teachers brought their classes to the multi-purpose room throughout the day to consider how concepts such as courage, honor, patriotism, and sacrifice speaks to the veterans' life experiences. It brought an outlook on the veterans' viewpoints so the students understood how they felt during these times. This event not only allowed students to openly ask questions about real-life experiences, but it enriched them with the aspects of the veterans' knowledge and their sacrifice to their country. Members of the Social Studies Department believe a public education opportunity such as this provides relevant and reasoned engagement with real-life experiences. It provides opportunities to fulfill the four components of public education: knowledge and foundational content information, cognitive or high-order thinking skills, participatory skills, and cooperation attitudes and mentalities.
I went to California State University, Long Beach, and I got my bachelor's in biology with an emphasis in physiology. And I also continued there to get my single subject teaching credential in both biology and chemistry as well. I did my student teaching for my teaching credential at Fullerton High School, which is actually where I went to high school. And then I applied for jobs, and here I am. I am very thankful to be teaching anatomy, physiology, as well as medical interventions because I was a physiology major. My favorite part within physiology probably has to be the muscular system because it's just so interesting the way your muscles work to give you power to do any movements that you need to do. My favorite place to vacation is Yosemite National Park. It's my favorite place to go. They have the most beautiful views there. You can go hiking and do all kinds of outdoor things. But I also really would like to go to Ireland. I think that's my next destination. Okay, favorite restaurant? Not too sure, but favorite kind of food to order at a restaurant when they have it is their Brussels sprouts because they always cook them deliciously and then they get the crispy little leaves on them. Work really hard. Try not to get distracted, but also enjoy your time in both high school and enjoy your time in college. Make sure you try to get involved in many things, and then remember what's popular is not always right, and what's right is not always popular.
Just keep swimming and stay on the lookout for this summer's new Disney Pixar film, Finding Dory.
6 months after Nemo is found, all your favorite fishy friends are featured again on the big screen.
Dory has a sudden recollection of her past memories of her lost family.
Marlin and Nemo offer to help Dory on her journey in discovering her mysterious past.
Not only does she remember her family, but seems to recall the Jewel of Monterey.
No spoilers, but when she arrives at Monterey, she meets 3 new characters who join the journey and become her guides.
Again with Ellen DeGeneres starring as a forgetful, funny friend, this movie has got to be a good one.
People all over the world are waiting anxiously to see what happens in Andrew Stanton's new film, Finding Dory.
You surely don't want to miss out on this crazy adventure.
So come along on the journey and
just keep swimming, as Dory and her friends discover the not-so-distant past.
Coming out
this summer,
June 17th,
2016. See you soon!
This organization, do you know what it's called?
Its name is Spectre.
Look around you, James. Everything you believed in, a ruin. Why did you come? I came here to kill you. And I thought you came here to die. Well, it's all a matter of perspective.
Okay, first of all, let's talk about James Bond. He's a womanizer. He's very slick. He's calculative. He's careful. Well, he used to be careful. He's, of course, handsome. You know, he's getting old. You can tell. Daniel Craig is getting old, but he's still the same womanizer that James Bond has always been.
Yes, as Daniel Craig ages, he has no issues with women who are 10 years younger or 10 years older than him.
But I mean, Daniel Craig, obviously, he still does a lot of crazy stunts in this movie. I don't think he's as, classy anymore. He's more like an all-out, just kind of like a brute, just going out and getting what he wants. Like, he literally walks into the enemy base with no planning, and he says, "I'm going to kill you," and that's it. The story was kind of confusing. It was very convoluted, and it didn't really have a direction.
The action sucked.
Well, the action, I think the action was what it was. I mean, like, I wasn't expecting much. It was a bunch of fistfights, a few car chase
You weren't
scenes.
expecting much for a $300 million film.
No, of course not. It's Spectre. I wasn't expecting like a revolutionary old boy hallway fight scene.
The action itself is just really generic. I mean, the film opens with this uncut shot in Mexico City during Day of the Dead, and it's really interesting, and it sets up like, oh, something cool is going to happen.
Yeah.
And all that happens really is just a very generic, overly shaky, I'm not Roger Deakins helicopter fight scene.
Really, he's just the guy in a suit who looks cool, drinks a lot of martinis, or very few in this movie, and is a lady killer, and that's what he is. That's what people expect when they see the movie.
I give it an RB out of 10.
I'll blame him because he's the one that got me into like the ales.
Somehow craft a story out of this.
About a 2-mile hike uphill, straight up seemed like. Right now we're fly fishing for brook trout, pretty much up here. A little bit of wind, looks like it might rain. We had one bit of thunder, that's a little bit alarming.
It's not great.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that log is burning.
Is it?
Yeah, I see ashes. That's going.
As soon as I got him. Woo!
So. And you want that?